Next topic is determination of molecular formula. Molecular formula denotes the actual number of atoms of different elements present in one molecule of the compound. Now there are two ways to calculate molecular formula. One is from molecular mass and second is from vapor density. First, from molecular mass is equals to n into empirical formula mass. From here we will calculate the value of n. N will be equal to molecular mass divided by empirical formula mass. So molecular formula will be equals to n into empirical formula. For example, in question number 13, first we have to calculate empirical formula, then molecular mass is given to us. From molecular mass, we will calculate the value of molecular formula. So here in this case, hydrogen percentage is given to us 4.07, chlorine 71.65, carbon 24.28. So after dividing percentage with atomic mass, we will get atomic ratio of hydrogen 4.07, chlorine 2.02 and carbon also 2.02. By taking simplest ratio, in the first case, the total number of hydrogen atoms will be 2, carbon and chlorine it will be 1 and empirical formula will be CH2Cl. Now listen students, the weight in the question is given to us 98.96 as a molecular mass. So it is equals to n into empirical formula weight. Mass of carbon is 12, hydrogen 2 atoms, so 2 plus chlorine 1 atom 35.5 and it comes out to be 49.5. So from here we will calculate the value of n. N will be equal to molecular mass 98.96 divided by 49.5, that is 2. So molecular formula will be equals to 2 multiplied by empirical formula CH2Cl, that is equals to C2H4Cl2. Second way to calculate empirical molecular formula is from vapor density, that is 2 into vapor density is equals to n into empirical formula weight. So from here we will calculate the value of n. After calculating n, we will multiply it with empirical formula. For example, in question number 12, first we will find out the empirical formula. Hydrogen, oxygen and carbon percentage are given to us. By dividing it with its atomic mass, we will get atomic ratio of hydrogen 2.22, oxygen 4.45 and carbon 2.22 again. So by taking simplest ratio, by dividing with the least figure, total number of hydrogen atoms will be 1, oxygen it will be 2 and carbon again it is 1. So therefore empirical formula will be CHO2. But in this question, vapor density is given to us, that is 45. So according to the formula, 2 multiplied by vapor density, that is 45, is equals to n into empirical formula mass. Carbon atom 1, therefore 12 plus 1. Oxygen 2 are there, 16 multiplied by 2, it comes out to be 40. And 2 into 45, that is 90. So 90 is equals to n into 45. From here we will find out the value of n. 90 divided by 45, which comes out to be 2. So we will multiply 2 with empirical formula, that will give us molecular formula which is equals to C2H2O4. Now come to next question, question number 21, A part. A compound with empirical formula AB2 has the vapor density equals to its empirical formula weight. Find its molecular formula. So empirical formula AB2 is given. So as we know, 2 into vapor density is equal to empirical formula. So simply we will multiply empirical formula by 2. We will get A2B4. B part. A compound with empirical formula AB has vapor density 3 times. Find the molecular formula. So 3 times means 2 multiplied by 3, that is equals to empirical formula weight, N is equals to 6. So molecular formula will be equal to 6 into AB, that is A6B6. C part of this question. 10.47 grams of a compound contains 6.25 grams of metal A and rest is B. Find out the empirical formula. Now listen, total weight is given to us, that is 10.47, and from here weight of A is 6.25. Therefore weight of B will be equal to total weight minus the weight of A, 10.47 minus 6.25, that is equals to 4.22. So two elements A and B are there. Weight of A is 6.25 and weight of B is 4.22. And A molecular mass is given to us 207 and B is 35.5. So atomic ratio, we will divide the weight which is given divided by the atomic mass. 6.25 divided by 207, 0.0301. Same way, 4.22 divided by 35.5, 0.11. When we take the simple ratio, first one it will be 1, second is 4. So empirical formula will be A1B4. Come to next question. Question number 18. Question number 18 is barium chloride crystal contains 14.8% water of crystallization. Find the number of molecules of water of crystallization per molecule. Now in this case, water percentage as a whole it is given 14.8, and from here we will calculate the percentage of barium chloride. 100 minus 14.8, that will be 85.2. Weight of water is 18, barium chloride, barium 137, chlorine 35.5, total atom 2, so multiply by 2, that is 208. Take the atomic ratio. In case of water it is coming out to be 0.822 and in case of barium chloride 0.40. Simple ratio, water 2 and barium chloride 1. Therefore total number of water molecules will be 2. Now come to the last question, that is question number 23. A compound has oxygen 61.32%, sulfur 11.15%, hydrogen 4.88% and zinc 22.65%. And molecular mass is given to us, that is 287. Find out the molecular formula. So first we will calculate the empirical formula. Zinc 22.65, molecular mass is 65. Oxygen 61.32, molecular mass 16. Sulfur 11.15, molecular mass 32. Hydrogen 4.88, molecular mass 1. So divided. After dividing we will get the answer in case of zinc 0.34, oxygen 3.83, sulfur 0.34 and in hydrogen 4.88. Now take the simple ratio by dividing with the least digit. Least digit is 0.34. So in first case it will come out to be 1. Second, 3.83 divided by 0.34, 11. Third case also 1, sulfur. And in case of hydrogen, 4.88 divided by 0.34, that is 14. That means total zinc atom 1, oxygen 11, sulfur 1 and hydrogen 14. Then students, in the question it is given, find the molecular formula assuming that all the hydrogen atoms are present as water of crystallization. Now water of crystallization means H2O. Now total hydrogen atoms are 14. So H2O means we will multiply it by 7. So 7 into 2, 14. And total oxygen atoms are 11. 7 are occupied with water of crystallization. Now how many are left? 4. Now therefore the empirical formula will be ZnSO4.7H2O. Now 287 is the molecular mass given to us. When we'll calculate empirical formula weight, it comes out to be 1. So 1 multiplied by empirical formula, so molecular formula will be the same. So this finishes with chapter number 5, that is mole concept. practice more questions which is given at the back of this chapter. Thank you.